Here man, where you working Wednesday night?
I think this new club, Snatch.
Sound like he's up man, here's a gaffer.
Alright lads, sick policy tonight. ID anyone that looks under the age of 16.
Fit?
That's right. I just want to make my point clear. ID minors.
Fit? Hey man, I thought you got a monkey sister. You're a fucking pedo, man. Fucking this gun's a pedo. Fucking pedo. Pedo.
She called me a pedo.
Alright guys, it's Jerry McAlvin-Harris here from the Sound of Scotland. I'd just like to ask you a couple of questions on behalf of this hyped crowd outside here tonight. So, P-Do's your name?
Yeah, it's P-Do baby. It's not P Diddy, you know, not P Money, it's P-Do. You better remember the name.
Right, and how do you actually pronounce that?
It's P... what the fuck am I telling you for anyway, mate? You know that shit.
Where you getting that, lad?
Yeah, man, you better know the name.
Yeah. Well, I hope you have a really good gig tonight. Really appreciate you coming over to Scotland like this on such short notice. But I'd just like to say on behalf of the people of this, certainly the club, you know, you're going to have a great night. We really appreciate your music.
Alright, man, yeah, fam. Get out my fucking way, mate.
I'm not your mate.
Mate, you were pushed by Pedo.
Pedo touched you.
I need bloody care who the bloody hell this pedo is.
Okay, easy guys. Alright boys, got the ID there?
I believe this is the prerequisite documentation.
Alright, what's your name, pal?
William Smith.
Far you bide?
Far do I bide? Oh, just a boots, Ken.
And what's your name?
Kenneth.
Did you get Ken Allen, Ken?
You Ken Williams?
Ken. Ken.
Oh, I can't like...
Fair, in you go, boys.
We're in.
Affirmative.
The frontier, the subterfuge. It's a ruddy harem. Yes. Lots of busty womenfolk. I want shaggies. I want to make them my own. Cock up your beaver, John Emmerlad.
All for shaggies. Shaggies for all.
Shoggy, him on a shoggy.
But first of all, we'll need to procure the intoxicants. Where shall we find a vagrant to supply his trade?
Got a couple of fucking gay in my car. Shouldn't be a fucking problem.
Hello. £2 a dozen. How's it going, love? Alright, we're selling off uppers, downers, lefters, righters.
You can chuck it in your drink. Whack it up your beak. You can even chuck it up your ass if you think you're fucking hard enough.
Here, if you mind your P's and Q's, we've got your E's and K's.
Roll on up for the best acid in town. Imchat. Street grade Turkish Imchat.
Oh, these guys look suitably Jake.
Introducing the international Geordie tour of D&B.
I was playing the DJs and I played them to all the crowds and they were decent, man. Big up to Electric Sound System. So it's a read bad if I chin you.
I'm a filthy Irish pseudo freak slam coming to this club to fucking get my dick up and chat up girls. That's a prim looking stargazer over there. She's exposed the way I like these women to be exposed. Hello there. Are you double jointed?
Why?
Cause you look it.
Fuck off, you creep.
You're feisty one you are, you fucking bastard. I'm not gonna touch you.
Sorry, I can't understand what you're saying.
Look, I'm not looking for a night in the cells any more than you are. So let's not make this difficult.
What? No!
I'm standing here today speaking with one of the resident DJs for the current event. He's supporting Pedo and Kids, who I previously spoke to tonight. Are you looking forward to this event, Trevor Ellis?
I think you call me Trellis, mate.
Sorry?
Yeah, well, I was looking forward to tonight basically because I mean, it's just good vibes in the place. It's always just been a good crowd. Every time it comes round, everyone's just feeling the music. You know what I mean? Just letting the atmosphere just get. Yeah, it's just good, man.
And I noticed you've had several releases before your latest release, and I hear that you have a musical heritage. It's somewhat in your bloodline.
Yeah, well, basically, I think the music just sort of flows between everyone, you know. Just like kind of, it's just one of those things. There's a lot of depth to it. There's just like a lot of, you know, there's a lot of sort of musical thinking outside the box that's just now like it's become a lot more good, you know. It's something that's just generally a positive thing, yeah.
Some would say that you're breaking musical boundaries here. To what sort of vague level would you be breaking these musical genre boundaries within music itself, Ben?
Well, basically, they're breaking a lot of boundaries. Music's moving in a lot of directions. Basically, there's a lot of paths to be taken. Some of which are, you know, yielding some results. You know, and a lot of the other times you just gotta go with the flow. You know.
I suppose you're just sort of beating on a concrete, fucking stainless steel reinforced wall most of the time. Your career's not really going anywhere, is it?
Well, actually, I would say there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of doors being opened by what I do and what the rest of the label do and that. But basically, we're just looking out for a lot of music that's just got like, you know, just a good thing to it, you know.
And said thing would probably be something like.
Well, what we do is really just.
So why is it you've been given the name Trellis?
Well, basically it's just a concatenation of Trevor and Ellis, you know. It's just like a sort of added together thing. It's just, you know, it's progressed from there really, you know. It's just one of those things that just sort of pushes the boundaries, thinking outside the box sort of thing.
You know, your hair reminds me of a cat I once saw. It was actually down the road just there. Actually, I could probably show you the spot later on if you fancied, but it was either a cat or a wee pile of shite.
Well, yeah, well, I think what that leads to is just a sort of diversification of different music spectrums, you know. It's just something, you know, it's something we can all enjoy. And I think in the long term, in the future, we've got a lot of good things to look forward to in music, you know what I mean? Things are just going to progress, that's it.
I'm all for that, but you know, it gets to a certain time in your life and it's just like, why don't you get a fucking real job sort of thing, like me.
Oh, don't get me wrong, man. We've got like just things that are complex, but really in reality it's quite simple. You know, because things are just relative. Yeah?
I've procured the necessary ingestibles. I've got my key apparatus. I also have a card with which to rack the blinds, I believe the terminology is. I'm preparing to cut the substrate, and now at 23 hours I'm about to ingest it, so we'll see how it goes.
21 seconds, 21 seconds later. How about you, Kenny?
Hoot away, my good man, hoot away. Give my key, time for a key. Let's have another key.